Ah, the holidays. They mean so many things to so many people. For some, it's the time of year to celebrate the many blessings that God has granted them and to bask in the joy that is family and friends. And for the rest of us, it's the time of year that we enter deep depressions, drink lots of alcohol, and feast on a turkey that's drier than Grandma's cobweb-dusted nether regions. Now, when you go ahead and f*** up the turkey, and if you haven't read my 5 tips on how to make the best damn turkey of your life, you will. You're going to want to make some gravy to cover that shit up. Now when you make the gravy, over 1 million of you will turn to this. Horse shit in a can. But don't worry, because when I'm done telling you my amazing tricks on how to make this stuff taste like homemade, your family will be begging for more, saying things like, "Please, sir, I want some more horse shit so I can cover up the flavor of this turkey that's drier than Grandmama's cobweb-dusted nethers." The best way to add flavor to your gravies and sauces is wine. Wine brings a depth of flavor unmatched by any other ingredient. Now, the amount of wine you're going to want to add is directly proportionate to the amount that you're going to want to drink to numb yourself from all the questions your lush of an Aunt Sylvia will ask you. Now, sweetheart, why is it that men find you utterly repulsive? Just asking. Just asking. Now, you know, you better get preggers before your eggs become drier than Grandma's cobweb-dusted nether regions. Just saying. Just saying. Are we sure you're not a gay? Just asking. Just asking. For those of you who actually enjoy spending time with family, about a half a cup per can will do. Now the rule of thumb is to add the light wines like white and rosé to your lighter gravies like turkey gravy, and the darker wines like red wine, sherry, or even marsala to the darker gravies like mushroom or beef. If your gravy becomes too thin, just add about a half a teaspoon of flour. Then stir it in there, cover it, and let it simmer for about 5 minutes. If it's still too thin, add increments of a half a teaspoon of flour and repeat until it becomes the desired thickness. Another great way to make this crappy crap of crap taste good is to add some fresh or dry herbs, or even some aromatic vegetables like onions and garlic, chives, and even some celery or carrots will do fine. What you're going to want to do is wrap those herbs and aromatics in some cheesecloth and let them steep in the gravy. If you don't have any cheesecloth, you can use a slotted spoon or a deep frying spoon like this one to scoop that shit right out at the end. I like to use some fresh dill, some oregano, some tarragon. You can even use some dry thyme or some rosemary, but really add whatever herb that you like best. A third great way to improve that horse shit in a can is to add some turkey drippings. Now you've been working on that turkey all damn day. It's time to make that motherfucker work for you. Just scoop about a ladleful of the drippings and put it right into your gravy, and if it becomes too thin, just add some flour like we talked about with the wine. And a fourth way, of course, to improve this canned gravy is to add one of the Get in the Kitchen Bitches spice blends directly into it. So when you can't make gravy from scratch, you can use these tips to make that horse taste like you did. From all of us at Whipped and Beaten Culinary Works, we wish you a bearable holiday filled with tolerance and patience so that you can make it through to your New Year's Eve hangover. I'm Jason Balin, and you can get the hell out of here. Is that good, Aunt Sylvia?
Just asking.
Okay, yeah, you're fine.
Just asking.